What's up, guys? Wild Wednesday coming at you with another Raid Shadow Legends video. And today we are almost at the end of the Mad Hatter Fusion. And we've got to do a summon rush. But thankfully, we only need 3,000 points. Which typically means we just got to pull 6 Sacreds. However, I just pulled 500 mystery shards because I was basically out of any kind of chicken for any kind of champion training. And I am trying to do some extra champion training, even though I have gotten all the fragments for the current champion training. There are some bonus rewards that I would like. So we only need to get one more Sabbatha. I've already got... We go to my vault real quick. We've got 2 at 50, 1 at 40, and so we're getting pretty close. We do need to, a Dungeon Divers event is starting in just a few minutes. We've got a summon rush, and then I think all that's left is maybe like an arena thing, and then one more dungeon, maybe like Spider or something. Maybe if I check this, I can actually figure that out. Let's see, today's the 17th, so we got Dungeon Divers starting. And let's see, we've got, okay. So tomorrow there's going to be Dragon Tournament. Okay, there we go, and Classic Arena. So I'm probably going to have him on Saturday, to be honest. I'll probably just... go through those things really fast, and then I can continue working on doing as much of the event dungeon as possible. It looks like we've got almost 7 weeks left of doing it, but got to get all the pinpoint gear that you can. But point is, I only need to pull 5 Sacreds. Now, I did pull a whole bunch of Sacreds last weekend, and it was miserable. The only thing that really happened was... What am I doing to myself? We got gold. We got a Goffred Brassclad after all that. And that was pretty much the worst thing ever. But today we've got a progressive chance, very unlikely that we are going to get multiple legendaries, considering that I'm only pulling 5, and quite frankly, maybe I'll pull 0 legendaries. I'm only pulling 5 Sacred Shards. Now, who do I really want? Listen, I would love to get a Lady Kimmy on my account because I don't have one. But I don't really need Lady Kimmy. I have Theodore, and he's great, but I don't need a second one. I do not really care about Gamaran at all. So it basically comes down to, do I want a second Armans or do I want a second Kymar? I know. Both great choices. I'm very lucky to have Kymar. Armans was a fusion, so sorry if you missed out on him. Pulled everybody to get him. Maybe you're newer. Absolutely. Top tier choices. But personally, there are just so many compositions that call for a Kymar. It would be so nice to just have a second one, so that I don't have to build them, or so I don't have to build the same Kymar 10 different ways. I could have a second one. So that's what I'm going for. I don't think a second Armans would be that useful. I wouldn't be +1ing him. I don't care that much about Tag Team Arena. Like, it's not that important. I don't really care about getting any of these epics. I guess I'd rather have a Creedon because I do use him. I might as well make him a little bit better. She's an okay reviver. I think he's all right, but I don't really care. So 5 chances for a Kymar. Let's go. Maybe something good will happen this weekend. Not starting off that way. We get an Infernal Baroness. It is really interesting that after all these years they reset the reviews. I was thinking about actually doing reviews because it doesn't seem that anybody cares to do it. She's got a veil, a decrease attack, not a very exciting champion, to be quite honest. We get ourselves... There's no way, right? I don't have the best Sacred Luck most of the time. Remember when Cornelia was useful? YST had so much fun making Cornelia useful, and then they just ruined the gear set. What was it? Not Fury, right? Frenzy? Was it the Frenzy set that they ruined? And so she's not that useful. I mean, she's got the sleep, so maybe some people use her in Sand Devil or something. Really sad, really sad. Okay, we got Nagorio, who was a fusion epic. They used to do fusions once a year or so for an epic, and he was one. I didn't do it because why? But I have pulled him a whole bunch of times. He's pretty mid. Like, if you need an extra damage dealer for your Shadowkin faction, he can technically do it. Because most champions can technically be used. And we're over 5. Okay, we got absolutely nothing out of this. Indalia, I think she is part of the Lady Mikage fusion, right? I think. Obviously, I already did Lady Mikage. So, 0 for 5. Big shocker. Last weekend, I was 1 for 20. That's why I didn't even show it because I was so depressed after doing that. Okay, what do we got here? Yes! Only another year and a half, 2 years until... How long has Saoirse been available? I'm just past halfway. Hooray. Hey, that reminds me, can we turn these in yet? Exchange, we finally. Let's exchange our 5 stock fragments. Do we get any mods? Yes, sir. We got mod up to 80. Let's go. Unfortunately, nothing else is going to be able to help that out. Maybe someday, mod. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Probably not. So... I guess I am not. Last week, part of the reason why I pulled some of these sacreds is I wanted to go after these, and it's really not worth it. Save your shards. Do the other events. Do the other events to get relics. Unless you're a whale. At least a whale. Kraken or a whale. Let's see if I can forge anything. Never know. Relic crafting. Okay, I can do a rare. We got a 16% chance of something decent. Let's go. No? I don't know about you guys, I'm not selling. Well, I'm selling like duplicates of these rares. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know about all this. Feels very difficult to get anything like amazing unless you're like one of the top players, unless you're really high up there. Seems difficult. I mean, so far, like how long have Rollick's been in the game? About a month. I used one so far. I've got a Gilded Dragonstone on Marius the Gallant. That's it. Okay, so Hatter is almost done. We got absolutely nothing here. Got wrecked last weekend. And that's what happens. But someday, all my savings on these void shards will pay off, right? Because someday there's got to be a good guaranteed void Lego, right? Not like LMA, not Little Miss Annie, but more like if we could get another guaranteed like White King Narcisse. Now I didn't get him through a guaranteed, I actually got him through a progressive chance, I think it was. Might have been a 10 times, I think it was a 15 times. Don't totally remember. But we need something good like that. But what can you do? There we go. Let me know if you pulled anything good this weekend. I obviously did not, but Hatter just might be decent. Just might be decent. Will he find his way into any of my teams? Time will tell. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Weather Wednesday. Struck out again. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and maybe you'll see me get lucky in the future. See ya.